Mama Put Restaurant, Agirls Chronicles Episode 22. Doctor! Doctor! A girl began to scream in fear, her voice trembling as tears rolled down her face. Oh God, what's really going on? This can't be true. She stumbled into the living room, her heart pounding, eyes darting around the empty space. In frustration, she began to scatter everything, cushions, drawers, papers, crying uncontrollably. My baby is gone. Everything I've ever suffered for is nowhere to be found, she wailed, collapsing to her knees. Why is life this unfair? The room fell silent, her sobs echoing through the emptiness. After everything, she screamed into the emptiness. Her tears fell fast, mixing with dust as her voice cracked. She staggered to her feet, whispering, could this doctor be a fraud too? A man like Soji. The thought pierced her chest like a blade. Just then, a sound, a push against the door. The wooden door creaked open. Standing there, framed in the light of the corridor, was the doctor, breathing a little heavily, holding a shopping bag in one hand and a girl's baby nestled safely in the other arm. A bag of toiletries, diapers, tins of milk, sweets, and some foodstuff dangled from his wrist. A girl froze. Her eyes wide, her lips trembling. The doctor's own eyes darted across the room, pillows on the floor, curtains ripped aside, plates broken. Shocked, he dropped the bag. A girl. What happened here? Why are you crying? Why is the house like this? He moved closer, gently setting the baby's carrier down. A girl turned away in shame. She wiped her eyes quickly but couldn't speak. The doctor knelt beside her. Please, talk to me. Her voice broke. I'm sorry. I woke up and didn't see you or my baby. I thought you ran away with her. I thought maybe you were like Soji, like the others who only wanted to hurt me. For a moment, the doctor was silent. Then, softly, oh, a girl. He sighed deeply and shook his head. When I woke up this morning, I saw you sleeping so peacefully, but your baby was already awake. I didn't want her cries to disturb your rest, so I took her with me to the supermarket. You needed pads, and she needed diapers and milk. That's all. A girl covered her mouth, ashamed. I'm so sorry, doctor. I didn't know. I've been hurt too many times. He smiled faintly. I understand. But I'm not one of them. He stood up, dusted his trousers, and said, oh, before you ask, I kept your remaining gold inside the wardrobe. I didn't want to leave it lying around. Her eyes lit up. She had searched for it earlier but couldn't find it. The doctor walked inside, opened the wardrobe, and brought the small cloth bag out. A girl opened it and smiled with relief. Thank you, she whispered. Out of gratitude, she dipped her hand into the bag and pulled out 2 small pieces of gold, holding them out to him. Please, take this. He hesitated. No, a girl, I can't. Please, she said earnestly. If you don't, I will feel like I owe you something. You've done too much already. Seeing the sincerity in her eyes, the doctor finally accepted, not out of greed, but kindness. All right, he said softly. Thank you. Later that evening, as the air cooled, the doctor sat beside her. A girl, he said with a calm smile, I've made payment for your surgery. Everything needed is ready. Tomorrow morning, we'll go for your final test to make sure your body is strong enough for the operation. A girl's eyes filled with tears, this time of joy. Is this real? She whispered. It's real, the doctor assured her. She jumped up, hugged him tightly, then scooped her baby up and twirled her gently. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. The next morning came bright and soft. They went together to the hospital. A girl underwent all her tests, and within 2 days, she was prepared for surgery. The doctor visited her bedside before she was taken in. You'll be fine, he said, holding her hand. Just breathe. The surgery was long, but successful. For the first time in what felt like forever, a girl woke without pain, no more leaking, no more fear, no more shame. She wept quietly in gratitude. Weeks passed. Her body healed, her strength returned. When she was finally discharged, the doctor brought her and the baby back to his home. He kept all his promises. He cooked, helped care for the baby, even sang lullabies at night. They lived peacefully, like a small, quiet family. For once, a girl could smile again, watching her baby girl sleep peacefully in a safe home. Her health restored beyond her imagination, her soul lighter than ever before. But at night, sometimes, she sat by the window watching the city lights and thought of Bolingo, her brother who had loved her deeply. She thought of Mama Put, the woman who had been like a mother to her, and her father whose absence still ached in her chest. Are they looking for me? Do they even know I'm alive? She wondered silently. She sighed, stroked her baby's soft hair, and whispered, at least now, we're safe.